Hello guys, welcome to this tutorial on how to design a flyer. So we are starting from scratch and then we'll build our way up. Hopefully you'll be able to learn a lot in the course of this tutorial. Okay, so please pay attention to every detail, and if need be, pause when you need to pause and grab whatever it is you might have missed or be lost along the way. Okay, so get your MB ready, get your things ready so that nothing will hold you back. Okay, so using this Pixel Lab Indonesian app, first of all you come to your default, then delete this. Then we're going to come here. If you have watched the introduction, you understand what this panel is for. And then you come to your color, and then let's choose this. Now we can choose this yellow color. This is the hex code, so choose this yellow color, and then when you choose the yellow color, you say okay, and then you mark it. Then you come here and then you go to your saturation and reduce saturation. Alright, so now the saturation is at an acceptable level. Okay, so with this saturation now, we are going to come over to brightness, increase the brightness. Alright, contrast, increase it a little bit. Alright, then you come to your saturation again, work on it a little bit. Alright, then the next thing we're going to do is to add our models. And you come over to this panel here, import. Then we're going to be as fast and snappy as possible. Okay, let's see. Okay, we go to let's see our models, black models. Alright, we're going to use this lady, mark, reduce a little bit. This side is okay, copy, reselect, and then you want to choose this, a man and a woman. Alright, then bring this to back. Then once you have this aligned, what you do is you will reduce the saturation in your color filters, then you reduce saturation more. Alright, to blend with the background, then you increase your contrast. Alright, then mark, then you lock this layer and you come over here, reduce, increase contrast, then reduce saturation, or this one you might increase as the need may be. Alright, let's reduce it a little bit. Alright, okay, now that we have that checked, we want to reduce this a little bit. Okay, reduce this, then we lock this layer. Right, so the next step here, we're going to create a shape. Come to your shape panel, then you increase your shape, then make it a rectangle. Alright, okay, so given this, what you will do, you will come to your gradients and then change this to transparency, complete transparency. Then here you are going to reduce, make this something like this. We can always correct it, but let's get a yellowish. Alright, let's get something yellowish, not too yellowish. Okay, something like this. Okay, so now we mark this, edit, make this. Then if it's still showing, you increase this a little bit. Alright, as you can see, we're getting somewhere. Lock this layer, and the next thing you want to do is to import. What we're going to be importing is called a texture. So we're coming to textures. Then we're going to pick this texture. This texture is a gold texture. There are many gold textures like this. You can search it. Then go to back. Then go and select this part. Then increase it. Then change it to 0 and change the color to white. Alright, then increase opacity. Alright, so you mark that, lock that layer, and the next thing you want to do is come to your stickers here, and that's why this app is so important. And then you need flares, lens flare. So this is a lens flare installed in the app. Look at many of them. I'm going to be using this one. So you will increase it, increase it, okay, to back. I'm still going to have to increase it so that it takes a large portion of the Alright, now we have this in place. You lock it. Once you lock it, you have to create some shapes now. Alright, also it's also important to get your grid. This is our grid we'll be using. This is our grid. Alright, so within this grid is everything we'll be using. You lock your grid and then you continue this editing. Now this design is very simple, so try your own styles, but this is visually mine. I always like to reduce opacity. You can choose not to. Okay, and copy it, edit, come over here. Alright, come over here, and then you can just reduce the radius, mark. Okay, then import. What we're going to be importing now is a PNG as quickly as possible, and this is called a clean glass PNG. Possibly tomorrow I will input all these these elements for you guys. Alright. So having done that now, all we need to do is lock all of these, and then for style, I'm just going to add a stylish element. This is a line just for style, okay. And what we're going to do is this. I'm going to reduce this completely to blur until it's transparent, and then you have something like this. Alright, it's just for style, okay. Then you lock this also as well. Then you put one more thing, and this is a yellow cloth. That is basically what it's called. Let me reselect yellow cloth. Yellow cloth. Okay, then we just tilt it a little bit, and there see we have the major elements of this. Now the next part is the text. So we're going to be creating text here. Let's say Labake. We're going to be using some fonts here. We're going to be using font called Go Bold. Go Bold. Then we're going to be using Go Bold Light. Go Bold Light. Then all you need to do is increase it. Increase your labake. Alright, we're using Go Bold and another one. So what you do when you come here, the next thing you do, you come to your gradient. Now you mustn't really do this, but this will make your work look professional, and we'll talk about that in a group. Then you come to your orange, make it as orange but as yellow as possible. Alright, let me make it a bit darker, a bit browner. Then I'll make this more orange. Right, all you need to do is just have an inner shadow, white, then a shadow, reduce the opacity, bring it down. Alright, then your inner shadow, if it's too much, you can just reduce it. Alright, I will leave it how it was before. And if it's not too clear, I'll make it bold. Alright, so let's copy that, and then you edit and say fashion home. Alright, and this fashion home, you can choose to leave it at this font or change the font. It's your choice. It's your choice, okay? But I'm going to change it. I'm going to use another font called Montserrat. I'm going to use Montserrat semi bold. Alright, so resources will be available this night for you to try it out, all the things that are being shown to you. Alright, so this shadow, we're going to increase the radius more. Alright, now the same thing here. Okay, opacity and blur radius. Alright, so that it looks as legit and as clear as possible. If you can't see it, then there's no need for this here. Alright, then the next thing on our agenda, come here, alright, this is going to be more practical. Then we simply just use the gradient we used before, and this is called a gradient. Then our services, alright, our services bold. Then change the color, size, alright, copy, right, let's use this right up, doesn't matter, let's use this right up. Or better still, let's cancel this. Let's cancel this, save this. Okay, let's go to the other previous work. Alright, let's go to the previous work. I'm going to copy everything so that we will not waste our time. Copy. number to copy the number. Alright, so that we don't waste our time. Paste, copy, okay, paste, copy. Alright, okay, so let's go back to where we came from. Alright, so with our services, what I want to edit, paste, we are going to edit this part, cut. Alright, then this, we're going to come back here, choose your regular color, change to black. Alright, copy, edit it, then paste. Okay, for lack of time, we're going to do this. Then you will simply just space it. Okay, now once you space it, you're going to come here and then you're going to reduce the size again. Okay, then come to your spacing and increase the spacing for words. Alright, this will get tricky, so we're going to just have to do it the old-fashioned way. Edit this part out. Alright, and then keep it here. Alright, we're almost through this tutorial. Then here also we edit here. Alright, so the next thing is to import. What are we importing? We are importing what you might know as the social media images. Alright, you can see them. I want to turn it into black. Then what you're going to do is to copy it twice. 1, 2. Alright, then I want to crop each of them. Make sure you press this lock button. Now we're going to first crop WhatsApp out, mark it, then reduce it to a sizable level. Alright, let's use this. Alright, and crop to now crop and lock Instagram, reduce. What size did we reduce? The first one, reduce. This is at 5, so everything else to follow the same angle. 5, okay. Now I need to do, and then you just adjust it with your movement tool. Okay. Alright. Then we'll do the same here. Crop it, then come to Facebook, then mark it, same thing, reduce the size to 5. mark this tone. Okay, you mark this tone. Alright, now the last thing we're going to do here to make this very professional is this. You come here. Now you see there's a blur here. This blur, we're going to stretch it. Don't press mark, don't press this mark here. Okay, just tap on this on the screen and then it will be there. If you press mark, it will clear it. And what you do is that you change the color to, let's change the color to brown. Okay, copy it, and that brown, copy it, then merge this tree, merge the tree, then you bring them down, bring it down. It is behind this part until it's behind even the models. Alright, but not behind that white. Then all you need to do is reduce it. Okay, now reduce this. Alright, somewhere along the lines, and then you blur, reduce the opacity, and then you have something like a background behind this Labakers version. Alright, now let me lock all the layers, because this tutorial might take you a long while. You can come, this is pro tip, choose whatever you like. Alright, you see that one's more better. Then last thing to do, we want this also to pop out, so let's go back and add that inner shadow effect. Alright, so there you have it. You can see there are some other effects that will be here, but you might not have access. Thanks for watching.